Alright, let's get this party started. So now we're heading on to the 5th floor. And let's, just see where this, terror leads. Alright, so there's 2 ways to go here. And, we'll go up. Alright. Ooh, a silver apple. We need those. Alright, let's see here. Somebody with, either a Scotty or a waiver will do. And, I don't have any AoE writers, so, well, that are on, that have bonus damage right now. So I'll just bring Ishtar. Ishtar will do. Alright, let's do all my boosts here. Like, putting all these buffs on Ishtar makes this significantly easier. And I actually need to, like, look at, like, what all these damage bonuses on the, Mystic Code are. Alright. There we go. Like, I have not yet reached the final stage of the Mystic Code yet, but we still got quite a while to go. Alright, this is all assassins. Just bring Sieg. Sieg will solve my problems. Alright, so looks like we just got a pair of oh, we got 4 enemies here? Huh. Not the normal 3. Odd. Alright, I'll just see if I can loot my Noble Phantasm here. Oh no, I'm just short of, however much I need. Like, that's the problem with Sieg, is his NP gain isn't that great. Unless you have, like, a pretty significant buff on his attack. And, NP gain. So there's 2 ways I could go here. I can go, left, or I can go down. And we'll go to the left. And at this point, I'm just going for as many of the, rewards as possible. Alright, this is another rider. I mean another caster node. Like, I have no 5-star riders here. So... like, I have no 5-star units on JP, outside of, like, a very few. And I know putting all these buffs on my units is totally unnecessary, but I do so anyways out of, like, habit. Alright, so the only way to go now is south. And we have a main quest here. Okay. Alright, so it looks like, if I'm correct in what I think this will be, I'm gonna want to bring a waiver. And we'll bring, Shootin' Doji. Because, hear me out. This is probably going to be one of the comma fights. Because I know we're later on here in the story. Okay. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought this was going to be one of the big bad comma fights, but it turns out it was just a regular comma fight. So I could have brought Seed here and I would have been fine. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this on the shooting here. Oh darn, I'm short of, Oh, there's another comma? Oh no. That's actually kind of terrifying. Oh well, I guess I'll just debuff them with Waver. I mean, that's what Waver's best at. Alright, we can finish this off rather easily. Ah. Alright, so there's two ways to go here. And I'm not sure which is which. So we'll go to the left. Alright, is this another story quest? I think this is another story quest. Alright, so the only way we can go is south. Alright. So I need somebody with a waiver. Particularly one that's on my friends list or has a good drop CE. There we go. Yeah, Tamamo Cat can, like, plow through most, enemies in this event, even without having, like, a significant damage bonus.
Good morning. ご主人、次はもっとすごいぞ。
Alright, I guess this is the way to go. I'm fairly certain I just went through 5 loading rooms in a row. Oh well. Can't really do much about it. Alright, so where's a waiver with a good CE? There we go. Waiver is still very much the way to go for this event. Okay, so I'm fairly certain we're only halfway through this floor already. Because we're now starting to face, like, random commas everywhere.
Good morning.
Alright, so the sooner we get out of this floor, the sooner we can finish the event. Because there's only like 5 floors, and then there's like the bonus quests. Alright, so there's 2 ways I could go here. No, there's 3 ways. And I'm not sure which is the correct way to go. So we'll go with the top right one and work from there. I know, hey, more of those, like, ice fragment things I need more of. Those are called, ice crystals, I believe? Alright, I guess we'll just bring Tamamo Cat again. And another comma. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish this off here. There's only 3 of them, so I can just easily body them.
Good morning.
So I guess this was not the right way to go. Or not. Like, I thought it was going to be a dead end. Like, I would not be surprised if this was a dead end. Alright, what's the reward here? Hanafuda card. Okay. So, according to, like, my guide here, this is, a two-wave, set of enemies. So... So, where's my, Sieg? There we go. This'll do. Yeah, this is, two waves of enemies. And let's, debuff all of these with, Art's down. Art's defense down. Like, I get a lot of my terms for things in this game mixed up. Alright, let's, you know what? Let's, just use everybody's Noble Phantasm. Let's go for the overkill. That was, a pretty significant chunk of damage, but not a lot. Alright, let's take on this section over here. And I'm getting lots of these ice crystals, so which is nice because I hate farming for them. Because farming for these is a nightmare. Alright, let's see, what's the reward here? Oh, thank you for the follow, Monkey. I just noticed that I was followed. Oh, it's nice to get more followers. Alright, so Tamamo Cat is just gonna burn through this set of enemies. Like, the real problem here is, like, a lot of the enemies we're gonna be facing from now on are just gonna exclusively be, Kama. Which is very bad. Because the only, like, decent berserker I have is Cha-Cha and, Tamamo Cat. Yeah. And I'm estimating it will take about 2 hours to get through all of this. Alright, let's check out this section over here. Alright, this is obviously a dead end. Oh, 100 mana prisms. Like, I'm getting lots of mana prisms from this event, which is very nice, actually. Because mana prisms really help me out in the long term. Oh wow, Kama resisted the quick down. Oh, if that's not a sign for, like, the terrible future, I don't know what is.
全力で行くぞ。これが手加減だ。お待たせしたな。これが答えだ。陰気こそは。というわけで皆殺しだ。お昼休み7に来る。Good morning。
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいでないか
Alright, let's see where this leads. Okay, this is another, fight here. So we'll just, take along, Tamamo Cat. Like, it's probably gonna be, another story fight with Kama.
Good morning.
Oh wow. It managed to survive. I'm impressed. Alright, let's explore the other sections here. I guess this will have to be the way to go. Like, I'm using the 5-star event, I mean the 5-star gacha CE here. Because it seems like most of the nodes on this floor are dropping the highest shop currency. which means if I do this, I won't have to farm as much later. Because this is one event where the farming nodes are very hard. Not as hard as some of the recent ones, but still pretty difficult. And Kama seems to, like, notoriously resist the quick down. Like, it might be a built-in, like, resistance to, having her defense against quick attacks reduced. Like, you never know. Sometimes, DW likes to have, like, little hidden multipliers in their, units. Oh, hey, what do you know? Another, 100 mana prisms. Like, I've gotten a pretty good chunk of mana prisms from, this event. And ooh, phoenix feathers. Alright, I need those. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 commas here. We can take this on.
戦闘かなるべく避けたいところだっちゃこういうのどうだ通な昆虫だな他にやることないのこういうのどうだこういうのどうだ通な昆虫だな他にやることないのこういうのどうだ
お待たせしたな。これが答えだ。実のところ眠くなってきたのである。
This one of the commas resisted like the arts defense. I mean arts attack and arts buster resist.
卵よかろう。というわけで皆殺しだ。
Yeah. I think Kama just has a really high magic resistance.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな
Because that seems to be what's going on here. Alright, we'll... Oh, hey, caster free quest. Okay. More phoenix feathers. Alright, so it seems like I'm probably going the wrong way, but whatever. Like, if I do all the fights, I'm more inclined to get all the rewards. which at this point I'm more concerned about getting the rewards than the Bond experience. Alright, there are 3 commas here, which is kind of problematic.
行くぞ。
というわけで皆殺しだ。最後にお昼休み7時来る。Good morning。
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Okay, let's get this rare mana prism here.
一気火星に畳みかける。通な連中だな。他にあるこういうのどうだ。通な連中だな。他にある通な連中だな。こういうのどうだ。通な連中だな。他にあることないの。
構え。いざ。キイチが魚介。壇の浦発想飛び。
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Alright, there we go. And another rare mana prism. Oh man, I need to keep stockpiling those because those are gonna help me out.
「決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。どれにしようかな。
こういうのどうだ。通な連中だな。 他にやるこっちゃ
Alright.
こういうのどうだ
こういうこともできる古きルールいざ吹きつけ構えいざ
Alright, so I'm gonna try something different here. Let's go ahead and try and, just take it out using rock hard power.
最上に近い勝利だ
Alright,
前に勝つくらいで
alright, this was hilarious. Alright, if I have the opportunity to throw on the Mystic Code CE, I'll do it.
Good morning. 報酬に人参をいただこう。夏が近づいてきましたね。
Alright, I'm gonna run out of AP by the time I finish this floor. Because this floor was a lot larger than I thought it was. Interesting. Okay.
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれ。
Alright, so looks like all that's left on this floor are a couple story battles and,
こういうのどうだ。
just a couple of these.
他にやることないの？
キイチが標本お任せを。壇の浦発想飛び。
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。 戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど仕方ないな。
こういうこともできる気ルーム。
Alright, so it looks like I'm dealing with a lot of shadow servants,
こういうの
which is quite surprising. I didn't think there would be shadow servants here.
他にやることこういうのどうだ。
全力でこれが手加減だ。お任せしたな。これが答えだ。 無用かも。というわけで皆殺しだ。最初にお昼休み式に来る。そうそう。Good morning。
何か踏んでしまったかな。
Alright, there's another free quest. I'll check to see what free quest that is later.
そうだな。つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ？
全力でこれが手加減だ。眠くなってきたのである。おうさおむくというわけで皆殺しだ。最後にお昼休みしに来る。Good morning。報酬に人参をいただこう。
Oh, this is a writer node. Okay. And I'm gonna run out of AP here in a moment.
Hmm. 一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。ではこういうのどうだ？つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？ではこういうのどうだ？
実のところ眠くなってきたのですなわちランチタイム。サボむく。
Alright, there we go.
というわけで皆殺しだ。最後にお昼休みしに来る。Good morning。
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいでないぞな。
Alright, now I'm out of AP. Let's keep going. Alright, it looks like this is gonna lead to the next floor. Alright, so looks like I'm at the final stage here. Alright, we're gonna be dealing with Kama.
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれ。やるぞ、マスター。こういうのどうだ？ツーマン中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ？
あげるわ。ほなまあはーい。ほな行くで。大気くらいところかして魔法少女くずりをさすじゃないです。
罠。
いいですよ別に。シ
Alright.
ュリンガーラようにいいですよ別に。はいお座り。まあ
Let's hope,
どないや
I can, do enough damage here.
いいですよ
Oh no, I'm not gonna do enough damage at all.
別にこんなのがいいんですよ。えいえっとどうにかなっちゃう。
I'm gonna just have to hope to get my Noble Phantasm up here in a moment.
いいですよ
計略だ。
いいですよ別にこれ見せちゃおうかな。こんなのがいいんですよ。どうぞどうぞ。いいですよ別に。
Well, here's to hoping I can do enough damage.
あげるわ。大気くらいところかして魔法少女くずりをさす。
罠。
しょうがないから撃ちますよ。これが私の情欲を呼び起こす愛の矢カーマ三毛花。
悪い。
こんなのがいいんですよ。こんなのがいいんですよ。いいですよ別に。
仰せろ。
まあそないに
罠。
いいですよ別に。いいですよシュリンガーラように召し上がるえいえっといいですよ別に。
物理つまらん。
の
Alright.
これぞ大軍師の究極の陣地。
So I believe after this we have a couple more story quests.
破ってみせる。
And then we have like the epilogue.
いいですよ。別召し上がれ。召し上がれ。こんなのがいいんですよ。
つまらん。
ほなまあ。
無駄だ。
いいですよ。
There we go.
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなぜ。
Alright, story quest. You know what? I'll go ahead and throw on the Ox King. Because if I remember correctly, this one takes bonus damage from alter egos.
"すべての人に無限の堕落を、すべての人に永遠の満足を、そして宇宙は私の愛で満たされる。鋼鉄魔女出撃します。外敵に恩赦は与えません。 中だな。他にこういうのはどうだな。ツーマン中だな。他にツーマン中だな。こういうのはどうだな。ツーマン中だな。他にやることないの？さあ、エリザ粒子展開。 全兵装よく見ておくように。気に入ったわ。あなたの念入りにめちゃくちゃにしてあげる。泣いて許しをこいなさい。ウエストのかわいい。罠だ。デスパッカー。 行くぞ行くぞ。いいでしょう。計略だ。計略だ。敵へ捕捉。
Alright, there we go. Comma's down. And we only have to destroy one bar here. Because the game pretty much makes it clear that you are not ready to take this on. Alright, now I've unlocked another part of the story. And this is Act 8. And Act 8 unlocks more stuff, which we have to complete all the extra stuff before we can complete the story. And I'm not sure if this is going to be open, because I know there's more stuff here that we have to go through. Because if I distinctly remember, there is another time lock after this. Because it unlocks these mystery areas over here, which means we have to do even more exploration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these free quests to get these apples here. And then we'll continue on with the story. Okay, so free quest. 5th floor. Alright, this will be fine. And then I'll need to take on the assassins. And unfortunately, I'm limited on, like, what sort of, like, setups I can do, because, the fact that you're forced to bring along this mystic code. Makes it impractical for you to use any of the other mystic codes here. Because for those who don't have Scotty, you're pretty much forced to bring a Rash if you want to conveniently 3-turn these. And I wish my Astolfo had a higher NP level, because his damage is not that great. But he does enough when it's necessary. Now, Ishtar should be able to finish this off. Alright, let's take on the free quest down here. So this is the writer free quest. And let's swap out for an assassin here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put on that. Switch out that for that, and Berserker. Alright, Kiyohime gets a bonus here. And my assassins. Wait a moment. No, that's definitely not going to be enough. Just based on, like, my experience with, certain units. Alright, this will do. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this on here. And I just do barely enough damage to take him out, because bringing Bunyan along here was kind of a gamble. And I'm glad I don't have to worry about farming for, like, a CE, because farming this and the other nodes for a CE would be pretty bad. Alright, Gray and Bunyan have this. That's still a very large amount of damage. Alright, so, first floor, we're gonna need to look at all the, like, bonus areas here. So there's 4, like, bonus areas here. I'm not sure which is the way we're supposed to go, but we'll just start exploring and clearing out everything here. Alright, so, Hanafuda card. Let me pull up my map here. Alright, these are called mystery spots. So, okay, we can take this on. So, alter ego. And my own waiver. And I'll throw on the oh no, it's not even yeah, you know what, I'll bring that. Alright, at 46% battery. So by the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to take my phone off and switch over to something else.
我は魔を裂き神をうがつ人の祈りを束ねし者本気で行くぞ魔人パワー全開本気で行くぞおあ行こう
Don't worry, Okita Ulta's got this.
無辺の光を持って天命を断つ絶剣無休サンダー
Or not. Like, I think... no, she's got it. Like, I really want to unlock that, like, final, unlock for the, Mystic Code. Because that would make a lot of this way easier. Alright, we'll go over here, and we'll solve these, like, each one by one. And, Okita Alter is actually the best one to take on a lot of these. Because, I can two-turn with her on a lot of these. And doing all of these gets you the Hanafuda cards you need for taking on Akama.
そうあ
Albeit the way I'm doing it is kind of absurd.
なんだったかな忘れたくらえなんかすごいね
And now I just gotta take on the horde of bee things. I believe the bee things come from Fate Zero.
中だな他にやることないのこういうのどうだ
Oh no, those are worms, right? Yeah, I think they're worms, wielded by the Mato clan or family.
無理無限無限三個を束ねて無給となす絶景無給三段
最上に近い勝利だけど戦う前に勝つくらいでないかな
Alright. There's another Hanafuda card, and I believe the others don't provide you with a Hanafuda card, but they still provide us with rewards, so might as well. And I'm still burning through a ton of AP, so I still have to accept that. And since it's just writers here, I can switch over to using Gray. Like, what's my bond level with Gray here? Bond 8? Okay.
一気火星に畳みかけるこういうのどうだ通なの連中だな他にやることないこういうのどうだ
高森の秘宝お見せし
おっとそういうご命令か
あっと切り裂く
食らってやろうぜ疑似人格停止第2段階限定解除を開始
戦争罰病文豪ウィリアだ
最上に近い勝利だけど戦う前に勝つくらいで
Okay, this is another free quest. And I might as well give this one another shot, and might as well give this one a shot. Oh no, I don't think I can 3-turn this. Like, it might actually be better to just go through this with, like, a full team of assassins. Like, I probably should have looked at, like, what I was dealing with before I set up my team here. But, you know, hindsight is, a thing. Alright, I'm gonna just have to hope I can deal with this in, like, 2 turns. And I don't think I can. Alright, I'm gonna have to think tactically here. Alright, so in theory, I might be able to take out the dragon here. But, I don't think I can. So let's hope I get the criticals. Oh hey, we actually managed to do it. Like, thankfully I have, like, a level 100 Grailed Gray. Like, that would not be possible. If I didn't Grail Gray. Alright, this apparently goes on forever. Oh, hey Muffin Man, welcome back to the stream. We have reached the, next part of the story here. Which is, the endless number of, like, bonus quests that you have to solve before you can move on to the next part of the story. So, I'm gonna just throw on, you know what? I'm just gonna keep Gray and, just see if I can brute force my way through some of these quests. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. I have full faith Gray can wipe these guys out.
こういうのどうだツーマン連中だな他にやることにこういうのどうだ
墓守の秘宝お見せします
Alright,
くれ
now let's go ahead and do that.
古き
Gray has sort of become my go-to unit for taking out a lot of enemies. Oh yeah, Gray can take on this next wave, provided I get her cards. And I'll just debuff these guys.
やりますせい
There we go, problem solved. Yes, I do know the story of her character.
なりました
I have read up on her character, but I need to find a English translation of the case files. Like, her story is not exactly pleasant from what I've read of it. Alright. Alright, so we'll take on all of these. Gray was sort of like an experiment to try and recreate, or to try and resurrect King Arthur. And obviously, that didn't work out so well, but, she, sort of, turned out alright, but, she is, basically, Waver's student, primarily.
導きます
And that's sort of how her story has turned out.
中だな他にやることもあったこういうのどうだ
I mean,
墓守の秘宝お見せします
she's at least happy being around Waver.
くれやります切り裂きます
But, she hates showing her face because,
古き神秘
her face, looks a lot like King Arthur's.
天城な
And that's a result of being experimented on. Because, supposedly her actual face looks very different from what it is now.
やります
よし
せいせい
And I'm doing big damage with the crits here.
それでしょ
Oh yeah, Gray does a lot of damage if you have, like, the right stuff on her.
ミッションの内容は週ごとに切り替わりますが慣れた頃ほど
Oh, speaking of which, let me switch over to my enhancements real quick.
レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの
Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for.
ようこそ レオナルド・ダ・ヴィン
let's see
チ
here.
の強化ラボへ今日も
Command code. Oh no, it's command card. Alright, so I've already maxed that out. There we go. I have now maxed out the arts card. And we'll start speccing into the quick card over here. That adds on, like, a tiny bit of extra damage. It's not necessary, but I do it anyways. It's basically like, oh hey, you can put extra damage on your favorite unit, and I'm just putting all of mine on gray. And yes, I'm taking an assassin unit against casters. I have the willpower to do that. Yeah, sort of. I do find Gray to be one of the better servants. Yeah. By the way, waifu is a word you cannot use on Twitch without it being, like, automatically blocked by Twitch. It's actually one of those things. I got it through an app called Q app. Because I had to jump through a lot of hoops to, and basically... download it. But basically, the only way to get FGO-JP on a North American device is either use a VPN or a third-party app store like I use. And Q app basically has, like, all of the anime games on there. And I've gone ahead and spelled it out in chat for you if you want to, like, go and, like, try it. But keep in mind, it has every version of JP on there. I mean, every version of Fate Grand Order. So, it has the Korean version, the Chinese version, the Japanese version, and the North American version. So it has every single version of FGO on there, except for, like, arcade. But arcade is for, like, arcade games. Yeah, I'm just gonna use gray for, like, most of these. Like, even if it's not practical. And it looks like I'm only dealing with 4 units here, so I'm gonna have an easy time.
にやることない
墓守の秘宝お見せします。
And then later tonight, after I finish playing FGO, I'll probably switch over to playing Pokemon.
切り裂きます。
Because I haven't played Pokemon in a while, and I'd like to play some more Pokemon. Pokemon Shield.
第2段階限定解除開始。
戦争抜病文豪ウィリアム。
Alright, now it's time for the big damage.
食らってやろうぜ。
お願い。
Buster cards for the win, baby.
戦う前に勝つくらいで
Yeah, Buster cards are the best, hands down. But I kind of like play Pokemon Shield more than anything. Like, I should, like, in theory, be working towards, like, playing Shield on a more consistent basis, but I limit myself to, like, playing Pokemon once or twice a week. Out of, like, consistency. Because if I play it too much, I just won't stop playing, and it's not healthy to play that much Pokemon. Like, I would know. And at this point, I think I'll save, like, the free quests until, like, later on in the event. Because I'm thinking at this point, it'll be more convenient if I just, save the free quests for later when I have, a better, like, Mystic Code.
こういうのどうだ。
Because the way I'm doing this right now is, not at all really practical.
墓守の秘宝お見せします。やります。
Because some of these free quests, they have like second wave enemies with over 100 HP, and I really don't have a way to get around that.
おっとそういうご命令か。
やります。
つまらん。
食らってやろうぜ。よし来た。
Oh, that was beautiful.
せい。
Oh, like in theory, I could have used my Noble Phantasm next turn. That would have been fun. Alright, 35% battery. Alright, is there any, thing here? Nope. Let's move on to the next floor. Alright, this is a writer. We got this in the bag. And I guess I can throw on the Bond Mystics. I mean Bond Craft Essence. Because Gray, in theory, should be able to take on most things on this floor. Oh, so we're dealing with the Onis.
なるべく避けたいところだけど
And it's wearing a pumpkin on its head. That cannot be healthy. Is this one of the Halloween Onis? I think it's one of the Halloween Onis. Are we gonna face like all 4 of the Halloween Onis on this floor?
森の秘宝お見せします。
おっとそういうご命令か。
Because if so, that's amusing.
グレイ
行くぞつまらん
古き神秘よ死にたい
But doesn't that mean I'll face a caster? Like, I think one of them's a caster. Like, I think it's like a rider, a saber, a caster, and an assassin, I think.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな
It's okay, I'll be able to take him on. Ain't nothing stopping the gray train here. Alright, let's take this one on over here. Oh, it's a caster. Well, I was right about there being a caster enemy here. Alright. Waver, where you at, buddy? We got this. It'll be fine. I'm just telling myself that because I know that this could easily go horribly wrong.
Hehehehe ご機嫌だなたまらないなたらふく食おうぜグレイ
Alright, let's tear this guy apart.
こういうのどうだつまり練習だな他にやること
Like, it doesn't matter if it's, like, gonna resist my damage. I'm still gonna take it out with crits.
Giji 人格停止第2段階限定解除開始
戦争発病暗号ウィリアドせ
Oh yeah, like, my Noble Phantasm didn't finish the job, but my crits did.
犠牲が少ないそれでも勝利
But that's still a good chunk of damage that Oni just took. Like, it soaked it up like a sponge. Like, I'm impressed, actually. Okay, we're dealing with a saber. Alright. Somebody with, like, a decent waiver, please show up. You know what? I'll take this one. Like, I'm not gonna get, like, any extra stuff from it, but whatever. Like, the problem is nobody puts their waivers with Bond CEs up anymore. They just put on their Scotties.
戦闘かなるべく避けたいところだけどしかし
Which is bad because there are some times where waivers
通な連中だな
much better than Scotty.
通な連中だな他にやることないの
高森の秘宝お見せします
Well, good luck on JP, man, because JP is a very large time sink.
あっきり咲きます
Because I'm completely free to play on JP, and it took me a long time to get to
限定
where I am now.
戦争発病文豪ウィリアド
But if you can like
それでもしょ
persevere, you can get pretty far just by being a free to play in this game. Like, all of my servants are free to play, and I have, like, over 90. So it's not that difficult to get multiple servants. And this provides an interesting way of playing the game. Because under normal circumstances, I would not recommend grailing Gray, but I grailed her anyways. And I don't regret it.
一気火星に畳みかける
Because I've had a lot of fun just playing around with random units.
通な連中だなボカチな
I only grail units I like, so
連中だな他にやることないの
I kind of like just hoard my grails until I feel like grailing someone. Oh, you have no one at their max level yet? Well, there's plenty of events with like half AP
限定解除
daily events and half AP
威勢が少ないけどそれでもしよ
quests, and there's also like lottery events in this upcoming part of the year. Alright, that's a free quest. Alright, it looks like there's 5 quests here. And, okay, so this is another caster. Honestly, I'm not sure what this is gonna be. But, I think what I'll do is I will switch over to a, writer. Are you talking about Rider Ishtar? Rider Ishtar does not get her ascension materials until the end of the Summer 2 event where there's challenge quests. Because Rider Ishtar, if you can get Rider Ishtar, she is one of the best riders in the game. Like she is a unit worth having. She needs the golden reeds. Oh wait, yeah, you can get the golden reeds. Like I would recommend, like, I would recommend farming them. I mean, getting the materials for them. Because, you will regret not getting Rider Ishtar. Because she is one of the most powerful units in the game. Better than some of the 5 stars in the Rider class. Even if I don't like her, like, primary design. There is no other way to get her ascension materials. You have to do the event and get them from the shop. Yeah. But it's why she's a welfare servant, because you have an opportunity to get her. And okay, so that's story quest I can't do yet. And because she's free, they expect you to play the event. It's one of those things where they expect you to play the event to get her ascension materials. Which has its own problems, because you could, in theory, do the minimum amount of farming you need to get her stuff and then just say, this is not worth my time doing most of the event. But I would recommend doing the low-level stuff and just get her ascension materials and the copies of her, because they're not gonna rerun the Ishtar event after this. And I do realize that it sounds pretty bad, but at the same time, it's better to at least get a copy of her and her copies for a Noble Phantasm upgrades, because this is like the last chance to get her. So you might as well go for it. Because looking at the event shop, you do need to farm 400 for each, which is pretty bad. But the second part of the event for the copies of Ishtar, you just need to do the challenge quests. And you only need to do 4 of the challenge quests. So it's doable, but it's just not, like, really gonna be a good time. Like, once you get over that, though, in theory, you'll be smooth sailing.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Like, I'll admit, like, as a new player, it would be pretty difficult, but just going for that, extra unit to have would be a good thing. Because the more units you have, the easier it is to get through certain quests. Although I will point this out, Summer 2 is the current summer event going on in NA. Is arguably one of the worst events. This will end on August 1st. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Like, you have a couple days to do it. Like, that's not a lot of time, but it's enough time to get it done. Which, to put it into perspective, it is one of those things where the event is something that, if you don't, like, keep up with it, it gets hard. And that's another problem, is, Summer 2 is one of the events in Fate Grand Order's history where if you didn't have the gacha CEs, you pretty much get screwed on your, like, shop currency drops. Which, it's really frustrating, because, when I first played through this event last year, I had an issue where I was saving all of my Saints Courts for the second banner, which had Maid, Alter, and Raiko on it. And I pretty much had to suffer through the first part of the event without drop currency. And it's slightly better this time around. But it's still bad. It's still pretty bad. Like, I still have my gripes over a year later, so... And, so big brain time. I'm not gonna use, my Noble Phantasm here, because I can just do raw card damage and take it out. And I doubled my, like, NP gauge. And that's another free quest that I'm not going to bother doing right now. I'm going to just get through the primary stuff here. Because I want to get this out of the way, so I'm not spending like a ton of time doing this at like the last minute. Because this event ends on August 5th. Here in JP. And the problem with that is that's when my work starts. Supposedly. So it's better if I just get this out of the way now, rather than later. Alright. So, nope, not what I meant to do. There we go. So, we're gonna take all of these out in one go. And then I'll use my Noble Phantasm next turn. Doing this the, ridiculous way. Because I will point this out, the way I'm doing this is kind of like the least efficient way of doing this. Because the way I'm doing it is I'm pretty much setting myself up to take as long as possible to get these done. Okay, so you know what? I'll just take Gray anyways. Gray will just plow through the rest of these enemies. And I have almost been doing this for 2 hours. No, more than 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Wow, okay. I didn't realize I've been streaming for so long, in terms of Fate Grand Order.
高森の秘宝お見せし
おっとそういうご命令か。
あったり切り裂きます。
I think what I'll do is I'll take a break from streaming and go get something to eat because I haven't like actually eaten anything.
発病
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
But I want to finish up clearing out all of the like levels here. Like this way, I don't have to worry about it later when I'm trying to focus on getting ready for work and what. There's like 5 more levels, I think. Like, I think there's like 20 minutes worth of stuff left. So we'll see what runs out first, my phone battery or the levels.
聖者と死者の双方にあり方を導きます。
他にこういうのどうだ。ツーマン連中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ。ツーマン連中だな。他にやること違う。こういうのどうだ。
おっとそういうご命令か。
高森の秘宝
Oh yeah, I'm putting my money on the levels running out first. Because I'm guessing that there's only like shadow servants and like occasional enemies here on this floor. So I don't think I'll have a problem with what I'm facing here.
疑似人格停止。第2段階限定解除を開始。
戦争発病文豪
Because this event, I'm just plowing through most of it. And I know this unlocks a free quest. And oh, this ought to be an interesting fight. Because it's got a foreigner, a saber, and a berserker. Like, let's like, I'm wondering what this is. Okay, so it's got, oh.
聖者と死者の
That's frustrating.
あり方を導きます。
連中だな。他にやることないじゃん。
I guess you're just gonna have to re-roll, man, because,
ツーマン連中だな。
re-rolling is gonna have to be the way to go.
こういうのどうだ。ツーマン連中だな。他にやることない。こういうのどうだ。
高森の秘宝
If you want something different, you'll just have to re-roll. Like, that's the only thing I can really say you can do. Like, back when I started on, like, NA, I got really lucky and got both Heracles and, Siegfried in the same role.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
So I got really lucky back then. Alright, 20. Oh, on NA you got Heracles. I honestly, of like the starting servants, Heracles is the best. Like, Heracles is my go-to for a lot of things. Alright, so Fuma and Kotaro. And one of those gazers. And I believe after this, all I have left are, like, free quests. Sometimes the best route to take is the hardest one.
皆さんのおかげでなんとかなりました。
Like, the only other 4-star that, like, even competes with, like, Heracles at the start of the game would be, Helena Caster. And that's because there's just so many bad casters. Alright, so this one we get a, God, I forget what they're called. Oh yeah, they're called Crystallized Lore. So this is gonna be a difficult fight. Alright, so there's a Musashi Ghost. Rest in peace, Musashi. You will be missed. I'm not gonna say what happened because story spoilers. But Musashi is hands down one of the best sabers. It's a shame she never responded to any of my summons.
しみたい甘きなぞ届けてみぬかせいお願い遠間ならこいつかお願い
There we go.
やりました
Oh, the bar thing? That is a thing that is related to the story. Because as you progress through the story in this event, you increase the bar. And every time you increase the bar, you basically increase Kama's power. And when you do that, you open yourself up to something rather unpleasant. Because what happens is Kama... Because will pretty much be Super Kama, and you can't do a lot of damage to her. So, throughout this event, we've been collecting these Hanafuda cards. And the Hanafuda cards... will allow us to remove all of Kama's super buffs, giving us an actual chance to fight her. So in other words, it puts us on a level playing field. So to speak. Like, it's both good and not good, really. Alright, well, I'm gonna come back in an hour or two and play some Pokemon. So... yeah.